Hi fans, welcome to my latest edition of StudioJake. Now, before I get into anything too deep, I wanted to talk about Free Comic Book Day. I had such a good time. I went to different comic book stores in the LA area, specifically in like Reseda and Tarzana area, just to try out a couple of new spots. And I got some pretty cool loot. I got this Dragon Ball Super for Free Comic Book Day. Now, like most manga, you open it backwards. Pretty sweet, huh? Now, for those of you who aren't following the Dragon Ball Super television show, Funimation is doing a great job with the dub. It's going fantastic. Check it out. Now, the artwork in this is pretty cool. Akira Toriyama is a fantastic storyteller. His artwork is amazing. I don't know if he is specifically... he is not specifically doing the artwork. It's this guy here. I don't want to butcher his name. He's a really great artist. But anyway, it's fantastic. He does a great job. I love the story. It's great. If your comic book stores have extra for you, definitely get a copy. I also got Guardians of the Galaxy. This is now, as you can see, they've changed the lineup to kind of match the movies. But as you know, this lineup for the movies is about to change. If you saw Volume 2, you saw how they're gonna spin off a few other characters. So that's going to be interesting because they've always said that the Guardians was meant to be a trilogy. It's not going to go much further than that. Now, I also got. This one I just got shopping. I was looking everywhere for this issue. This is Jim Lee's famous issue where Superman and Wonder Woman from the New 52 where they fall in love. Now, this Superman is no longer canon. He actually died during Convergence. So he won't be around anymore, but it's still cool to kind of get, just a glimpse of this cover. It's very cool. It's designing. It is a little bit feminist. You got Wonder Woman wrapping Superman up with her lasso of truth. Whatever. It's still a pretty cool issue. But one of the coolest things I did that day was one of my local comic book stores, Earth 2 Comics in Reseda on Reseda Boulevard. So head over there. They've got some awesome stuff. They had some of the staff behind DC Superhero Girls, and I got two issues from them, and I got all three of them to sign it. And I was really excited to have these guys, to meet these guys. And guess what? They let me film just a really brief introduction, so I'm going to show you that clip right now. Alright fans, so I'm here at Earth 2 Comics in Reseda, and we have a very special surprise. We have three of the staff writers, not all of them are writers, but we have three of the staff who work on DC Superhero Girls. So I'm going to let them say hi. So,
hi, I'm
all
Shane
in the
Fontana. I'm the writer of DC Superhero Girls.
And
I'm Yancey Labatt. I draw the pictures.
And I'm Monica Cavina. I'm the colorist.
Awesome. Thank you guys for tuning in. This was a very special surprise. I didn't know we were going to have real, true blue comic book celebrities here. So it's really exciting.
They don't get any bigger than us.
Exactly. They don't get any bigger than it. So stay tuned. We've got a whole bunch more for you. Thank you guys for watching. Isn't that cool? I got to meet real comic book celebrities. I'm pretty stoked. Anytime you meet an artist or a writer of a comic book, you're just blown away. Alright, so everyone, sit back, rest a bit. It's time for StudioJake. Hi everyone, welcome back to StudioJake. This episode is going to be a little bit shorter today. Nothing wrong with that. I'm just going to catch you up on some news. I'm going to show you my ongoing fun that I'm having with Nonstop Chuck Norris, the gaming app, and I'm going to talk movie a little bit. But right off the bat, we're going to dive into Nonstop Chuck Norris. Now, Nonstop Chuck Norris, it's a fun gaming app, but again, I just want to reiterate some of the frustration I have with it because you still can't carry over your weapons. And I think that's just a little odd. I think that for this gaming app, like every time you move a level, or they call them dimensions in this game, you can't bring the weapons that you've collected. So, like right now, I have a bow staff, or as it's called, a boo staff. My my outfit right now is a martial arts gi, and the hat is just his hairstyle. So you can upgrade it. You earn gold by defeating enemies, and you upgrade your weapons. I don't know if you can see here, but that up arrow, that's what it is. Now, I'm out of gold. Now, it lets you know what level your boss is, and so you can kind of work. So I'm going to show you real quick. This is one of the bosses. It's called Loose Rudy. It's a mechanical bull. So there, and like one of the powers I have is I can cast my shadow, and my shadow heals me while also attacking. I also have the thunder push-up and his famous round kick. So anyway, pretty cool game, but one of the features on it that I'm not too thrilled about is it has pets. Now you earn, as you play the game, you earn these pet points. So right now I've unlocked, and this is my current pet, the honey badger. I've also unlocked Big Feet, and the first, oh I'm sorry, those are the only two. Big Feet wasn't that helpful, but honey badger's pretty cool. Now this is something that I really don't understand about this game, is I really think that they should have gone with pets that would more align with Chuck Norris. So they have the bald eagle, and obviously Chuck Norris being the uber patriot and the troop supporting and the veteran that he is. I think the bald eagle works, but come on, a honey badger? So in the movies, he was in Top Dog, and he was kind of forced to work with this shaggy dog. Why not have a shaggy dog? They do have more of a this kind of a cutesy looking dog, something you might see on Secret Life of Pets. But why not just do a shaggy dog? I mean, you don't have to make it look exactly like the movies. They probably can't for copyright reasons, but still. I mean, come on. And also Lone Wolf McQuade. That's one of Chuck Norris's most famous films. Why don't they give him a wolf, but instead they have honey badgers and a Bigfoot and a shark? I know, a shark. It's ridiculous. I think, so if any of the game makers or Chuck Norris himself is watching, come on, let's upgrade the pets a little bit. Let's get a wolf in there. Let's get a bear. I remember there's a Walker, Texas Ranger episode where he was trapped in the Colorado forest and a grizzly bear was after him. So come on, let's do something like that, you know? I think that would be way cooler, and it would give more service to the fans. So, alright, TV shows that I'm excited about. I'm excited as the season of Gotham is coming to an end. I'm pretty stoked about it, actually. We're getting to see a little bit of a glimpse of Bruce's training. Now, this is my theory. I'm not sure if this is true, but I wonder if, since they've had Edward Nygma turn into the Riddler, I'm wondering if they're going to do 0 Year, but instead of Riddler kicking off 0 Year at the same time Bruce Wayne becomes Batman, I'm wondering if Riddler is going to take over, 0 Year is going to happen, and Bruce Wayne is going to train while 0 Year is going on. It's a theory. I'm excited about the upcoming season of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I'm kind of disappointed with some of the storytelling. They keep harping Hydra. Let Hydra go. Especially now that Sony has all but given up on making their universe, their comic book universe, they should introduce other organizations like the Sons of the Serpent, or the Skreer cult. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly, but from Spider-Man. I mean, I think that would be great to incorporate it. I'm kind of tired of Hydra. It's time to move on. And come on, they got way too political this season. I mean, you know, they're comparing a vigilante like Ghost Rider to terrorists. and saying, oh, it's just kind of a gray area. And no, it's not. Terrorists kill innocent women and children and men who aren't combatants. Ghost Rider was killing thugs and murderers. I'm not saying it's right. Vigilante is wrong. You should use the authorities, but in a comic book universe, come on, Ghost Rider is not the same. And then they're doing the fake news stuff. Just let it go. No one cares. I am not excited about Inhumans. I think that they should have introduced that on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and then spun them off. I don't think they should be their own thing. Gifted. Not too thrilled about Gifted. I'll tell you why. Because why is it called Gifted? No X-Men comic book has ever been called Gifted. They could have called it the New Mutants. They could have called it the X Factor. They could have called it X-Men, for crying out loud. But no, they're going to give it a stupid name like The Gifted. Okay, I get Legion because, you know, Legion's kind of a big deal in the comic books. He's Professor X's son, obviously. I don't know if they're going to... I haven't seen Legion, so let me know in the comments if you think it's good. I've never watched it. But I'm not too excited for Inhumans or The Gifted. I really think... I'm just not sure. Cloak and Dagger, I'm a little excited for. They're kind of unique characters. I think it's good they're going to be on Freeform, that they're expanding a little bit. I'm looking forward to it. I hope in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. they bring back Bobby and Hunter. They need to bring back the Mockingbird. She was a great asset to that series. And now that since their show didn't kick off for this upcoming season, they need to bring them back. So those are kind of the shows I'm excited for. I hope you've been watching my movie trailer reactions. I've done a ton this past week, and let me know if you'd like me to do more, or if there's other movies you would like me to do a movie trailer reaction to. Please let me know in the comments. I would be more than happy to have fun with that. So on a final note, let me know if there's someone you would like me to interview. I'm in the process of lining up some interviews, so let me know. My last one, Amy Leo, she was fantastic. I had so much fun interviewing her. Same with Ann Levin, and again, I want to apologize for the weird echo. The two of them, man, right on the money. Great interviews. Now, I'm going to move on to something else I think that's pretty important. I just want to talk about the upcoming Venom movie. Sony, you're being morons. Again, you let yourself get hacked and all these people find out all this unflattering stuff about you. It's time to move on. Spider-Man is with the MCU and you need to drop it. That being said, Tom Hardy is going to be a great Venom. But Venom needs to be in the MCU. Sony, you can't create a comic book universe around Spider-Man sub-characters. No one's going to see a Prowler movie or a Puma movie or a Black Cat movie. No one cares. It's going to just be for a small subset of people, and you're not going to make any money. Same with this Venom movie. Venom is an awesome character. He's an awesome villain. But if you were smart, you would have let the MCU handle it. You would have let Marvel Entertainment handle it. You just need to let it go. This will be a failed experiment, and you'll just look like you have egg on your face. You're just pushing this forward because you tried so hard. Just give it up. Spider-Man is with Marvel Entertainment now. He's home. Hence the name of the movie, Spider-Man Homecoming. It's time to let it go. It's time to move on. But that being said, I do think Tom Hardy is going to make a great Venom. He's a fantastic actor. He was pretty good as Bane, and I think he'll be great as Venom. I hope they go for more of the psychological Venom and not so much just the kind of random killer Venom. I hope that maybe they'll make subtle connections to the MCU. I hope Sony will be smart and do that. That's the only thing that'll save their foray into comic books. So anyway, that's all I have for today, folks. Like I said, I know this was kind of a shorter episode. Just got a lot of busy stuff going on, but I'm still committed to bringing you weekly content. So before I go, I want to remind you to find me on Patreon. That's www.patreon.com/StudioJake. It is because of your generosity that creators like me can continue to bring you content. Follow me on Twitter at RealJacobAiry. Follow me on Instagram, real.jacob.airy. You can also follow my blog, www.jacobairy.blog. I've got movie reviews, music reviews. I've got interviews there, all kinds of stuff. So be sure to head over there, and you can find me on Facebook, author Jacob Airy. One last thing. Get my paranormal novel, Cacophony. That's Cacophony. It's about this demon named Ashtaroth, and she has the Grigori. That's a band of elite demons, and they are manipulating circumstances of this small town called Daylight. And they kill a local pastor to kind of bring fear onto the locals in this specific church that they hate. But Gabriel, a guardian angel named Christopher, and the 7 archangels rise to the occasion to combat the demon horde. Meanwhile, the humans have no clue what's going on in the supernatural. If you're into supernatural paranormal fiction, this is right up your alley. You can find it on Amazon, just search it, or me, Jacob Airy. You can find me on there, and guess what? The Kindle edition is on sale. So head to Amazon.com, search Cacophony, and guys, and gals, I will see you next time right here on Studio Jake.